rush of the unknown, awakening these untamed hearts, reaching out beyond our hesitations, knowing how we've come so far. The veil is getting thin, more than just a glimpse in time, speaking to the soul of every longing, calling it to deeper light. The light and the wilderness, we were made for all of this. You alone my confidence, ready for it all. This is who we are, and this is where it starts. 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 We were made for all of this. You alone my confidence, ready for it all. This is who we are, and this is where it starts.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. On behalf of IIT Kharagpur, I welcome all the candidates who have qualified JEE Advanced 2023. And first of all, I congratulate all the candidates as well as their parents for their effort to reach their kids to achieve their goal. Now, as you know that this IIT is the first IIT in India, and it has a glorious past. The history of excellence is there. So without wasting time, I would request our director, Professor V.K. Tiwari, to address all the candidates who have qualified the JEE Advance. So I request Professor V.K. Tiwari to.
वैसे बोलना है. Dear friends, student friends, going to be IITians, I congratulate you for the success in the toughest examination at the 10+2 level in the world. I also like to congratulate, and I'm in tune with my chairman to congratulate the parents. I say that they are proud parents today. They have been toiling to get their ward, boy or a girl, into IIT, in any of the IITs. I must tell you, friends, that you should not bother about the rank. I would also like to mention particularly the parents. You do not bother about the rank that a student has got or your ward has got. You should be proud that he has got through successful in this very cutthroat competition, where initially there were about 12 to 13 lakh students, and then after that they have been shortlisted for JEE Advance, and after JEE Advance also they have been shortlisted in the select ones, because I know about 1,80,000 plus appeared, and only about 16,000. How much? 43,000 have been shortlisted. So each one, whether number 1 or 43,000, I can tell you that each one of you, I have been calling them, and I will still call you that you are lakhon mein ek. Remember that. If you have the feeling that my rank is bad, I think you are having a defeatist attitude. Please do not think of this. Think positive, enjoy your success which you have got, because this success, just remember the person who has not got. You have got 43,000 ranks, say for example, and somebody has got 43,001. He has not been selected. So remember that. What is the importance of the result that you have got? You will realize that. And I can tell you that any IIT you join, of course, my friend Professor Pandey has said that this is the first IIT. And yes, it is the largest IIT. It has largest area. It has largest number of departments, centers and schools. In fact, there will be 51 or so. We have several departments, we have several centers, schools, academies, and centers of excellences which we have opened in various niche areas. You can only learn if you come to this IIT. I'm not saying that where will you go, but what I can say that you must enjoy the subject that you will get. Try to do the best in that subject. Things are changing, friends. Now if you say that agricultural engineering, mining engineering, nobody is going, but I can tell you that these areas require a lot of automation. There are a lot of opportunities exist. And I can tell you that friends who are working in computer science, electronics, electrical, they are also looking for medical science equipment. They are also looking for some of the applications of AI and AI, drone, robot in the areas of difficult questions which are to be answered in mining engineering. electrical engineering, agriculture engineering, naval architecture, and so on and so forth. So in fact, I can tell you that all of these branches has now become one, and that is, we are talking of AI, we are talking of the cyber physical systems, we are talking of electronics, we are talking of automation, we are talking of IoT, we are talking of blockchain. I think once you enter into any branch for that matter, you will need these tools and devices. At IIT Kharagpur, right from 2020, you must have heard of the National Education Policy, which the Government of India announced on 29th of July 2020. We have, in fact, right from that time, given a lot of variations and lot of flexibility in the courses that you can join. When you join at IIT Kharagpur, you will get. For the last year, we have started that those who join in the integrated courses, I think they will all join as BS. And we are also thinking that very soon we will make all entries at BS, BTech level. We are debating. Maybe that when you come, we will be in a position to give you some options, those who are taking dual degree. But irrespective of whatever you take, I think you will have to learn the modern techniques. And as I told you earlier, we have decided that any student who gets admission into any branch for that matter, he will have to undergo at least one course in AI and machine learning. He may not be of that field, but I think this domain knowledge he has to learn to the extent that he will be able to apply in his area and get the benefit of the technology, high-end technology that AI and IoT, etc. are there. I think you will get in your domain area, whether you, any branch of engineering you take. And that is the challenge that is in front of you. You must have heard that we are thinking of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Our Honorable Prime Minister has said that, given a clarion call that by 2047 we will be Atmanirbhar. And for that, the young generation like India, the youngest country like India, will be the one, and you will be the ones who will take this country to 2047 and also to 2070, where we will find carbon neutral. We will have minimum pollution. You must have seen the changes which have come in the infrastructure development of the country. And particularly after COVID, you have seen many other things have taken place, particularly in the area of, say, medical sciences development and so on and so forth. A lot of startups and entrepreneurs have come up. And this is the age of startups, entrepreneurs, and thinking of innovative way solving the problems of the society. And I think we always feel that the IITians will be the ones who will generate jobs. Of course, I think that initially you would like to take some experience somewhere, and then after that you will think of creating jobs, you're creating companies, creating startups, and go ahead. We have also added at IIT Kharagpur at least 1 semester away program, wherein you can go to any organization, India or abroad, for 1 semester. And that semester starts from the 7th semester. On a normal course, the classes are over by 30th of April, and then May, June, July, and next semester, which will start from July till December. So right from May to December, you can be there in any company, any organization, either in India or abroad. This is an opportunity which we have given through the National Education Policy. And this will help you to get exposure if you are going to some industry, if you are going to some other organization in the world. You will get to learn many things. And this will give you first-hand knowledge of your domain knowledge, in your domain knowledge area. I would like to encourage you that you be positive whenever you take up anything. And I would like to tell your parents as my friends, that please encourage your child. Do not say that no, he has got a bad rank, he should have got that, he should have got this. Please don't say such things, because ultimately he has made you to go to one of the IITs. Otherwise, you would not have got the opportunity to go to any IIT for even counseling and have a look at that IIT. So feel that, be proud of that, be proud of your children, encourage them, and encourage them in the field where they want to work, they want to learn something. They are smarter. They are the 21st century children. Their brain is very fast. They would like to get results fast. They would like to think fast. They are working, any information, if they want immediately, they know where to get, and they will get the information. So I think they are moving faster. We have to allow them to grow and allow them to take decisions in their life. Yes, as a parent, I think you should support them from behind as to what they want to do, instead of imposing on what you want. I have heard many times, because I have come in contact with several thousands of students at this level, that sometimes parents think that, okay, when you go there, you try hard and they then get a change to the different branch. I tell you, this has no meaning. This has no meaning, and some of the IITs have even stopped this branch change. Because ultimately, what happens is, when you come here after such a struggle and then come here and start working another 1 year and you do not get a branch change of your choice, you get frustrated further. So therefore, instead of thinking that, remain positive. Whatever branch you get, take that branch and try to see what new I can do in this. I can tell you, any branch you take, if you are positive, you can do wonders. You can earn billions. Any branch for that matter, I emphasize. Don't bother about computer science, electronics, electrical, only these are the branches. Any branch for that matter, if you take. You must be knowing Sundar Pichai. Sundar Pichai is from metallurgical engineering. He did not do computer science, he did not do electronics, he did not do electrical as well. But he is there. You find out what Sundar Nadella did, not Sundar, I think Satya Nadella. And there are other people who have done. In fact, it is the ingenuity and their gut to do something in life is the one who have made them what they are today. So these are the examples. We have several such examples. For IIT Kharagpur, I can cite several examples of our alumni. We have the largest alumni of this country and of course of this world, I can say you so far, IITs are concerned. We have more than 76,000 alumni across the globe. And you will be happy to know that we have IIT KGP Foundation USA, IIT KGP Foundation India. And through that, we are helping the students across the globe. If you are an IIT Kharagpur alumni, you just Google anywhere, and if you get an alumni of IIT Kharagpur in any country, and just tell him that I am from IIT Kharagpur, from this particular hall, I think there will be somebody or the other to help you out, any situation where whatsoever you are. We have certain scholarships created. For example, I think Ishwarchand Vidyasagar scholarship, those who are in the top 100, if they are picking up a branch at IIT Kharagpur, we will give them free. And you should look at these details what are there. I think you will get free education virtually. It's not only that you will get free, but you will get an honor that yes, you have come to the to the district, to the state where Vidyasagar was here. We have several other schemes. We have several schemes with regard to the other MOUs which we have with the different universities in the world, in US, Canada, Australia, UK, Germany, France. I think a lot of MOUs we have done with various countries. I think you will get an opportunity to go for internship, go for even higher studies. Those helps you will get. And since we had the largest alumni network, I can tell you that you are in safe hands so far as IIT Kharagpur is concerned. And you think of a branch, IIT Kharagpur has it. And even the government of India, if they have to solve any problem, they will first come to IIT Kharagpur because they know that their expertise belongs from not only engineering branches, science branches. We have Science of Happiness, Center of Happiness. We have classical and folk arts where those who are interested to learn something related to the classical and folk arts, if they have a passion, they can pick up those as well because those are the things also make you a good human being. We have the school of law, we have the school of management, we have architecture here as well. We have naval architecture, which is there only at IIT Madras. So I can tell you that varieties that we have, extraordinary varieties and extraordinary centers of excellence. We have Academy of Leadership. The new Academy of Leadership started by one of our alumnus, Partho Ghosh. We have the management school was started by one of illustrious alumni in as early as 1993 by Binod Gupta. He also started the Rajiv Gandhi Institute of, School of Intellectual Property Law. We have another infrastructure school which has started by one of another alumnus. So several of the alumnus have even instituted various awards for the students as well as scholarship for some of the students as well as some of the project fellowships and awards for the students. So we do not have any problem so far as the awards incentives are concerned to the students. So I would like to tell you friends that once you choose IIT Kharagpur, you will be blessed and I'm sure you will make a good future and you will have alumni across the globe from IIT Kharagpur. With this, I welcome you to IIT Kharagpur if you would wish to join here or the questions which you have here, maybe we would like to ask our friends to answer as well as if there is something which I have to answer, I would like to answer. Wish you all the best. Congratulations once again to the parents, both the parents, and I say that please feel proud of your son or daughter and be feeling that yes, you are in the air because don't feel about the rank. Encourage him or her. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, giving such a good and enlightening address to all the candidates who have qualified JEE Advanced 2023. Now, there is one information for all the candidates who have joined online. They can, if they have submitted their queries, fine. If they haven't submitted, they can write their queries in the chat box and we'll see that and we'll try to answer those questions as well. Now, the next part which immediately comes to all the candidates' mind is that what type of facilities, academic facilities they have if they join here. So I request Professor Ram Gopal, Dean Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, to say a few words regarding that.
Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to this interaction session. I too would like to congratulate you for clearing this very tough exam. I'm sure that now you are very busy in selecting your options. My name is Ram Gopal. I am from the Department of Mechanical Engineering and current Engineering and Architecture. You will see that as already told by our director, we have several academic programs, a large number of departments, various other flexible curricular structure. All these details are available on the website. Recently we have revamped our website, so please go through the website for all these details. And definitely you should consider very seriously applying to IIT Kharagpur. As already told by our director and the chairman, our IIT is not only oldest with a glorious past, we strongly believe that we have a very great future. and we feel that this is a right destination for a serious student. We have a beautiful green and clean campus. All the facilities are available here. You will have a very vibrant student life with a large student capacity coming across all over the country, and we also have students from outside the country. So I'm sure you will enjoy. So kindly consider IIT Kharagpur as one of your choices. If you have any queries, you are most welcome to ask them now. And go through the website which has all the details. Okay. With this, once again, I congratulate you and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Professor Ram Gopal. And next, I would like to invite Professor Krishna Kumar, Dean, Faculty of Science, to say a few words regarding Department of Sciences, Physics, Chemistry, Maths, and other departments. So I request Professor Krishna Kumar.
Hello, good day everyone. I extend my warm welcome to all successful candidates and their proud parents, because all the students who have qualified in this exam, they have achieved a milestone in their academic career just after class 12. And IIT Kharagpur is one of the oldest and has variety of programs here. There are several departments, schools and centers. So a student studying in a department have possibility of taking various kinds of courses from other departments, centers and schools, and broaden their knowledge and evolve as a person with better knowledge and human being. We have many other activities inside our campus. We have various kinds of clubs for students where they can work independently, do some research with their students, colleagues, as well as under the mentorship of some faculty members. So you have a great opportunities. In science department, the entry through JEE is to 4-year BS program, and you have possibility to convert it to 5-year BSMS program at 3rd year in your program. Chemistry department has just one BS program, BS in chemistry. Entry is in 4-year BS program. It can be converted to 5-year BSMS program. Mathematics has again one BS program, 4-year BS program, mathematics and computing. Physics has one program, 4-year BS in physics. Geology, geophysics has 2 programs. One is applied geology, that is also 4-year BS at entry level, and exploration geophysics. In addition to that, the humanities department, we have humanities, social sciences, and economic sciences. So they run a 4-year BS program in economics. Entry to all these science and humanities program is through 4-year BS program. And all of them are convertible to 5-year BSMS program if you wish to do MS in 5 years. Then it will go for 5 years. And as our director told, the students of BS program as well as BSMS program have an opportunity to go abroad or some industry or some other universities and do their project for 6 months, 1 semester, as well as 1 summer also. So from May to December in their 7th semester for BSc student and in 9th semester for BSMSc students. So that's a great opportunity. So that is all I have to say at this moment. Thank you very much. I would be happy to answer any of your queries.
Thank you, Professor Kishan Kumar. Now I would like to request Professor Saswat Chakravarti, Dean Faculty of Biotechnology and Bioscience, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, my dear young friends, and I thank all of you for your interest in this great institution. Let me tell you that what we have in summary to offer you is that a very vibrant academic program, a very flexible one, along with a very, what should I say, serene ambience, so that you can inculcate your extracurricular activities. And furthermore, if you have already gone through your curriculum at the undergraduate level, or if you plan to do that, I can tell you that you are going to see a few very interesting features. One of them is that, well, there is a do-it-yourself laboratory, wherein we try to introduce several hands-on techniques and methods, so that you get interested not only in the discipline that you are choosing at this point of time, you also may get interest in other associated disciplines and subjects, and so that you can think of taking a minor program down the line, or even a micro specialization. I'll only mention about one unique feature, so to say, really, of our institute. That's for those who are interested for doing something, trying out some engineering, some scientific approach to what we broadly call as the domain of life science. Some of you may be knowing that we have a plan. We are actually creating a world-class facility for a medical college, okay, where we hope to produce excellent quality doctors. But then for you, you will also have the opportunity to interact and get the flavor of what medical or biomedical engineering is. Be it biotechnology, biomedical engineering, or any related subject, you may be assured that, well, IIT Kharagpur is the right place right now in the country, really. So I would like some of you to explore these subjects and disciplines as well, really. Well, I hope that most of you will be opting for IIT Kharagpur, okay? And I thank you once again for this special consideration. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Professor Saswat Chakravarti. Now, as Professor Saswat Chakravarti has already explained that there is a quite flexibility, so you can do any course, any optional courses from the other departments. So this way, it is not necessary that you stick to one department. You can go to the other department. You can do these courses. And as our director has already said that regarding Sundar Pichai, he was in the material science department, but he is now Google CEO. So you can understand that you have full flexibility to go to any department and do your courses of your interest. So next I would like to request Professor Bhargav Mitra, Dean Students Affairs, and he will talk about all the students' activities which are happening or will happen at IIT Kharagpur. Thank you very much.
Hello, welcome my friends, and thank you so much for your interest in this great institution. So far, we have been discussing about the academic part, which is extremely important for you, and I can see most of the questions are related to what prospect you have for a particular department, the change of academic department and related thing. Of course, you have to give priority to the academic part, but the overall holistic development is very, very important, because you know the IITs, all IITs, we have residential campuses. So IIT Kharagpur, we have also residential campus, so you have to stay here. So 24/7 you will be in the campus. So the life outside the department is also extremely important, and we believe in the holistic development, giving due emphasis to the societal perspective, I would say. So, and for that, the non-academic part is as important probably as the academic part. So life goes in IIT Kharagpur with a kind of, I should say, 3 coordinate system. One identity is you belong to a particular department. The other identity, you belong to a particular hall. Lot of memories, lot of emotions, beautiful things are there along with the whole hall coordinate. The third coordinate is the technology students gymkhana, which you have got all facilities, amenities, any activities, whether it's sports or cultural activities or any other kind of student activities you call, you have the facility. So it goes with a 3 coordinate system. The academic part is one, and then you have uh, hostels or halls of residence we call, and then the technology students gymkhana. So we have several halls. So some of you asked also, I found that whether the hall facilities are available. Yes, for all of you, those who will take admission to IIT Kharagpur, we provide them hostels. And this is several decades old institution, so we have so many halls. We are continuously upgrading our facilities. We get support from the student, we get support from our alumni all over the world. So lot of emotions, lot of attractions are there in the hostel, and I can tell you that you will love to be in hostels and get mix up with all your batchmates, with your seniors, juniors. You will even get connected to your alumnus also, who are very, very strong, and they maintain contact also with the current batch of students. We have the hall management center, HMCs. The chairman HMC is also here present. So all the halls are under the hall management councils, hall management centers. So HMCs are there. So they take care of that. And the student activity goes around the technology students gymkhana. So next to me also, Professor Singh is there, who is the president of the technology students gymkhana. So in hall level also, all activities, you learn to do things together. There are many hall level activities like illumination, like many other activities. You learn how to live together, how to, you develop your friendship with others, which you will be a lifetime, right? And they will continuously support you. You can share with your challenges, your difficulties, your emotions, your success, all good things, challenges, everything you share with them. And that creates a very, very strong bond I would say, for the remaining part of the life. It will happen. The other way, the technology students gymkhana, it provides you a platform. You are interested in maybe music, it provides you facility. You are interested in a particular type of sports, it provides you that platform. So nearly every kind of sports and activities where students generally get interested, we have all those facilities. And you get involved in the overall management and operation of those. So like we have strong elected student council at appropriate level. They take part in the hall operation. They take part in the operation of the technology students gymkhana, various societies, various activities. And this actually help you to grow in a holistic manner. You have good academics, you have good skills, other skills, personality development, you learn to provide the leadership, to work in a group, now in a way to explore yourself in a different manner. I mean, so far maybe more of individualistic thought, but then you learn to live together, learn to earn your success together, learn to contribute together. So that way I would say that IIT Kharagpur has a beautiful green campus, all the facilities. We have many new halls which are, I should say, with almost world-class facilities. The old hostels we are again upgrading continuously, and you find here beautiful, it's wonderful to see that thousands of students, they use bicycle. We have a beautiful bicycle track, and we have Dean Students Affairs Office, we have Dean Council continuously maintaining contact with the student. So I am sure that the IIT Kharagpur life is going to be really memorable for you. And thank you so much for your interest in this great institution.
Thank you very much, Professor Bhargavamitra. Now, next part comes the job part, that is your after before completion what type of job you are going to get, and so on and so forth. So for that I would like to request our Professor Rajiv Mathi, Chairperson, Career Development Center, to address you.
Hello everyone. Good evening to all of you, assuming that most of you are from India. On behalf of entire IIT Kharagpur and on my personal behalf, I first of all congratulate all of you for this great success, the step, and we, the representative from the IIT Kharagpur, as our honorable director sir has already told you about the background, and other deans are already given the glimpse of the IIT Kharagpur. Now, in this part, being the chairman of Career Development Center, I'll just give you some overview of our placement scenario. So, as you can see here, so last part, before I start about that, what this placement scenario of our campus, before that, I want to draw your attention to the name of our center. The center name is Career Development Center. So it is not the merely placement. What at IIT Kharagpur, and I can easily claim that the unique in our country, is that we do take care of the career of our student. I have seen a couple of questions that you have already mentioned, that what is the prospect after completing these courses. So there's a very intelligent question, you know. When we ask for the prospect, we are not looking merely for the placement, we are looking for our entire career after this course. In this PPT, there are a couple of slides. I will just show you a glimpse, but remember that this is the overall holistic career that we do take care. Next slide, please. So if you see our growth, our success rate, our continuously increasing placement scenario, you will see here that last 5 years, our capacity of our student hosting the students has increased, as well as you can see that our number of offers are increasing day by day. This is the holistic view. Both I should say that, though I know that all of you are looking for one undergraduate, but also there are some dual degrees are also there. So both I mentioned that UG and PG, but specifically I am focusing to the UG part of it. There are many top companies that comes to our campus, they hire, they are very happy with the performance of our students, because it is not that at the end of the course, throughout your curricula, throughout your basic fundamental knowledge, throughout your whatever the extra knowledge that you need, there are various programs are there through which we get you prepared for your future prospect, future career. Just some of the glimpses are shown for the global leaders here, but I can proudly say you that there are approximately 300 global leaders are there. They come to our campus, they recruit from our campus. If you see that last 3-4 years scenario, it is a day by day. If you just come, you will see that how that our placement scenario goes on, though I am not going into the finer details, but you can see the last row that how we are increasing year by year. If you take the different programs like BR, BTech, then you all might have also seen that we offer the dual degree, then MSc 5 years program. There are other programs. So overall, if you see for the undergraduate, there are the 77% of the overall UG students. If you see particularly the BTech and dual degree, both are more or less same so far as the percentage placed are concerned. If you see also, there are some questions that department-wise, I'm just going with the overall brief structure that how that percentage placed for the different years there, that one of our Dean Academic has already told. It is not only that CSE and that top branches, the placement scenario is really attractive, really good for the all other academic units also. So the list continues, and as you know, there are many programs are there, as you might have already seen from our JOSA website, that how many different programs, how many different courses that you can register for. So I'm not concentrating much in this talk about this MTech placement scenario, but overall, as I told, once again, let me just tell you that it is not that only for the placement perspective, it is your overall career, overall prospect after completion of the degree that we take care of. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Rajiv Mathi. The candidates, you have seen the data with the MSc 5-year. Now that is changed to BS program. But as soon as the first batch will come, the data will be available for the BS program as well. Now, next I would like to invite Professor Gautam Chakravarti. He is Associate Dean, International Relations and Ranking. So I request Professor Chakravarti to say a few words.
Good evening, my dear friends. I congratulate you on your great success, and I would like to see your smiling faces in our campus. Very green campus we have. Now, here you will be, we would like to make you a global citizen, where you'd have a very broad mind. You'll have all the respect for all all people in the world. And this is mini India. We would like to make it mini world. So you'll see many students coming from different parts of the world. They are studying here, they are doing research, and we encourage that. Now, you also would like to go abroad, and we encourage that you should go and then do your internship, do your research also in the other institutes. We provide some scholarships. There are scholarships available for you to go abroad and spend some time there doing research and come back for 2-3 months, or there is semester away program where you can spend even up to 1 semester there. So there's a lot of scope available for you to do very high-end research, not only here in this institute. We have all the facilities, but if you would like to collaborate or do some further research in other institutes, we also provide some facilities. And the most important part is that here, after doing this, after completing your study, you will be a part of a huge alumni network, which is actually an asset. Okay. Our alumni are flourishing everywhere in every wake of life, and you will be one of them. And that is not a small thing. I mean, our alumni, they always think that they are great, they are success. Many, I mean, all of them are successful. Many are actually, they are going to say sky high level. So they all attribute their success to the education they get in IIT Kharagpur. We give a holistic education, and that's what makes the great alumni. When you come back to our institute, so after you become alumni, then your bondage with IIT Kharagpur never ends. So you'll always find out that, well, IIT Kharagpur has become really a home away from home. So with this, I expect that we'll be able to see you all in our great campus, and we'll try to make you a global citizen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Chakravarti. Now, after your academic part, the next part comes your hostel and other things, how that looks here, what type of accommodation you will have here, the facilities there, the food there, and all those things. So, for that I request Professor Dilip Swan. He is the chairman of Hall Management Center, which looks after all the hostels here. So, I request Professor D.K. Swain.
Good evening all. Many congratulations to you. and there's proud parents who have been successful to bring their kids to IIT system. I am Professor Dilip Kumar Swain, Chairman, Hall Management Center. I am Professor in Agricultural and Food Engineering Department. So before me, Professor Bhargav Mitra, Dean Students Affairs, has some briefly explained about the hall accommodations. So we have around 23 halls. We are accommodating around 16,000 students. And halls are equipped with all facilities like mini gyms, library, and music rooms, indoor games, outdoor games as well. So staying in halls, you are doing well in academics, but our nation needs a good human being. For developing a good human being, you need academics as well as how to live in a system. Up to now, you were in parental care. Now you are coming to an open world. So this system gives you learning how to live together, how to live in a system. And that you can learn from the whole system. Staying together, living together, you can become a friendship, live in society, to know that you have to fight many challenges. That you can learn from here. Whole system gives you a lot of learning, and that you don't know how that can be inculcated hiddenly in your nature, in your career. That will make a human being great, a scholar, as a students, and whenever you go out of the system, you can fight any eventuality that comes in your life. That you learn from the systems. As for the accommodations, we can provide good accommodations, live in the system in a better harmony, learn each other, know each other, and we have the around 23 halls, and new halls are coming up with a better facility. So presently, you can remain in the old halls. When the new halls come up, you might be shifted to the new halls with a good facility. The in halls, as a hall culture, you become friends with each other, remain with the seniors. That gives a lot of learning. That inculcate in the careers. And as for the food is concerned, as a hall management centers, that gives a standard guidelines for the food. But food menu is managed by the students themselves. We have the mess management committee. They are the students. They can decide what type of food do you need. It may be North Indian, it may be South Indians, East Indians, or West Indians. They may change on weekly basis. And we provide both veg and non-veg menus in the halls. So this will give a good atmosphere hall system. You learn the academics and you learn the hall systems. As Professor Maitra said, you are one of the identities also halls that will carry in the futures. So any problem you face, any type of difficulties in hall system, yeah, all your friends, your the senior students, the hall wardens are there. So they do address the problem. As you come here, whenever you have any issues, please talk to the wardens. Every hall there are wardens, assistant warden. They will try to solve your problem, and we are all here, your faculty advisors. So all are cooperative. So you enjoy a friendship, friendly atmosphere. Moreover, IIT Kharagpur is a greenery, like as a semi-urban area. We can say Gurukul. Unlike other IITs, here you can spend more time with your friends, like a village, green campus. So that type of facility we have here. With you, I thank you all.
Thank you, Professor Swain. The next part comes your own activities and with your friend representatives in the Gymkhana here. That is called the Technology Students Gymkhana. So I request Professor Ajay Kumar Singh, who is the president of Technology Students Gymkhana, to say a few words, and then I would request him to invite his VP also after that to say few words, talk to their friends. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good evening. So good evening, and first of all, congratulations from my side also. So I am Professor Ajay Singh from Physics Department. I have also the responsibility of taking care of technology student Gymkhana. So as you know that this Gymkhana activities are broadly classified into 4 categories. So first is sports. We take care of the cultural activities. We have technology section. And then we have also the students' welfare sections. So Gymkhana consists of societies, the basic building block of the activities. And this is mostly managed by the students under the guidance of faculty members. As you join IIT Kharagpur, you are member of Technology Student Gymkhana by default. And you are free to choose any of these activities as per your choice. What we feel that once you enter the grand gate of IIT KGP, you will be called as a KGPN. Now this KGPN has 2 sides. If you come a little bit further from the gate, you will find that the academic building is on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, we have all the extracurricular activities. And we feel that these 2 together will make 2 sides of the KGPN. It's a complete KGPN. So we have all the facilities of all the sports and other activities for cultural activities and the technology activities. So you can find that all the facilities are available inside the campus. And I believe that we have the highest number of facilities among all the IITs. We have the largest number of student intakes. That means we have largest number of talents. That is basically shown also in our performance. In the technology section, in the Inter-IIT Tech Meet, we are champion during the last 2 consecutive years. And we are hopeful to get it again in this year also. In the cultural meet also, we are getting gold for 2 consecutive years. For sports, we missed by little bit, but we are hopeful to get it top position in this year also. So you have the opportunity inside the campus, either in the form of academic or in the form of extra academic activities. Once you should enter the campus, you can explore all the possibilities. You have the opportunity, but you should try to maximize at least exploring all the possibilities. You know that the department doesn't have any boundary. We have boundary around the campus, but the department doesn't have any boundary, and you are free to choose or take courses from different departments. Similarly, you are allowed to interact with the students from different halls, different departments, and that will make you a complete KGPN. So choose IIT Kharagpur as a destination. We will try to mold you to the next level of your career. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Singh. And before I invite Vice President, Student Gymkhana, I would request Professor Aragideo to say a few words, Dean Infrastructure, because that infrastructure is also important for the campus. So this is another important part. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. Again, congratulations to all of you who have cleared this very, very difficult exam. And I'm very happy that you're considering IIT Kharagpur as part of your plans. We have a very big campus, 12,000 plus acres, main campus, and it is very green. And it is far from a big city, but we have all sorts of modern facilities, a very wide and developed road network, running water, electricity. These are, of course, essential. But some of you, I see questions, some of the female students, particularly girl students, have asked questions about safety. Well, our campus is very, very safe. Some of you have asked whether there have been any incidents in the past. Well, absolutely not, right? So our campus, because we are far from a big city, and I would say it's totally surrounded by a boundary wall. So the problems associated with anonymity, the problems not associated with strangers, those are not there, right? So everybody knows everyone else, so you shouldn't worry about that at all. So I think other than that, my colleagues have answered most of your questions. So again, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing some of you here.
So, thank you very much, Professor Argideo. And before I invite Vice President, is he available? He is available. Okay, thank you. I just want to tell the candidates that your queries has been taken up and it will be answered by our academic deans and the other wherever whoever to whomever it is related. After once the VP says some words, few words, and then after that it will be taken up. So I request Vice President Mr. Samarth Singh to say. Pardon me. Yeah.
Hello.
Am
I audible, sir?
Mr. Samarth Singh, he is the Vice President of Technology Gymkhana, Technology Students Gymkhana. So I request him to say a few words to your friends.
Sure. Thank you, sir, and thank you everyone for hosting me and my fellow future KGPNs. First of all, welcome, first of all, congratulations on clearing one of the toughest exams in this country. You all deserve a pat. I believe you all are like me 3 years ago. By the way, I'm Samarth Singh, the Vice President of Technology Student Gymkhana. So you all have cleared examination that consists of physics, chemistry, and math, that you have shown exceptional performance. But your potential to make a difference is immeasurable. And you don't even know what you're good at it. So I'll give you an excerpt from 3 years back that might help you in making this decision. I was good in robotics. I cleared JEE. I had the opportunity to pursue manufacturing science and engineering in IIT Kharagpur. I took a leap of faith and continued with my decision. But later on, after one of my years, I was interested more into financial engineering and management. But this institute has this opportunity where I took over my interdisciplinary in financial engineering, and I'm currently pursuing an MTech parallel to manufacturing science and engineering. Okay, so now taking you to the major aspect, what a life in IIT KGP will be like. So I made some few pictures in the presentation for you. Can you get presentation access as possible? In the meanwhile, let me continue. So first of all, let me tell you, Kharagpur is just not a place of learning. It is a place of living where thousands of people from different backgrounds and cultures come and grow together. So while you are making this decision, going to different top IITs, you must be wondering, like Kharagpur is a small town, a tier 2 city, away from Kolkata, that is a tier 1 city. But trust me, it is one of its upsides that we are away from the hustle and bustle of a big city. We get the opportunity to interact with the peers at a greater extent than any other IIT could offer, and actually interact with the professors. So whether you're planning to pursue for higher studies, or maybe look after what your career is going to be in management or finance, or maybe just pursue a core engineering job, IIT Kharagpur has the best of it all. For higher studies, if you take a look at the QS rankings, our score in academic citations per faculty is 86.7. That is double than any other IIT in India and is comparable to Stanford and MIT. So if you are also interested in pursuing different aspects, you can take up interdisciplinary acts. And I'll show you a PPT, what I have a compilation of pictures of what your life is going to be in the coming years. So let me just go ahead with that. So this is the main building that is going to be centered, as Professor Ajay sir was talking about, the building of Technology Student Gymkhana. That if you choose to go ahead with Kharagpur will be the heart of your student activities for the coming years ahead. Next up we have, so as you know, you'll be joining right now in August, and next up, the first festival that we celebrate together will be Diwali. And this is how we celebrate Diwali in IIT Kharagpur. We have a magnanimous celebration by making up illumination that we call Illu and a Rangoli. I have a short video for you all to watch. So this is a compilation of 20,000 DRs. Like if you could imagine that a group of 800 and 700 students are doing this each and every hall, every year. Moving up, we have, this is our how do we celebrate Rangoli. Let me tell you something interesting about Rangoli. We do it in closed room with no air supply. So we close up the air supplies and there's only one way of air in and out. So it takes a rigorous amount of patience to actually make such Rangolis, and we use inert gases to make sure the colors stay over. So this is how we use our technical advancement in daily life. Now, taking to the next best part of a college life, that is the festivals that we celebrate. This is some glimpses from Kshitij, that is our Techno Management Festival. It is one of the Asia's biggest techno management festival, and this year, if you must have known about Ashneet Grover, he was the one who graced us with a great and amazing session. And next up, we have our Spring Fest. You must have heard about social and cultural fest in various colleges. How do they compare themselves? We need not boast about ourselves, but us being the oldest IIT gives us an added advantage over any other festival that is conducted. And not let me tell you about the community. So on the left, you might see these are the international students that you might be interacting on if you choose and go ahead with IIT Kharagpur. And on the right, that is a picture of a technology adventure society and a trip and a trek that they went. They planned the trek and they went on together with the professors in charge. So these are some of the things that you might be doing ahead in your life. And now coming to the main part. So startup culture in IIT Kharagpur. Now this is something that many of you might be interested in. On the left, you see a picture of fourth year students from IIT Kharagpur who are just students like you when they were going through their counseling. And right now they are standing winning the Hull Prize Southeast Asia. On the right, you have Devraj, a fifth year student who has started a startup Master Tag and is on his funding rounds right now. These are few of the glimpses from our entrepreneurship cell. That is one of the best entrepreneurship cells in India. If you take a look at how massively we celebrate, last year, we had a boarding on the Burj Khalifa itself. These are all the cells and societies and research groups that you might be interested in your coming years. I'll just name all of them. You can take a look at it on our social media pages. So we have Encore English Dramatic Society, Prava Druin Prasthanam, that is the Hindi, Telugu, and Bengali Dramatic Society. We have Break Free, that is your Technology Dance Society, ETMS and WTMS, Eastern and Western Technology Music Society. We have Debating Society. Our Debating Society boasts of 4 candidates under the world rank of 50 amongst all of the world. We have Communicate, a society that helps you with your own soft skills, as it might be a necessary step in your career building. We have Technology Films and Photography Society, Literary Society, Spectra. Spectra does flash mobs and art paintings across the institute. If you ever take a look at the Gymkhana current pictures, you might see a doodle painting on its left made by Spectra itself. We have Aroma, a culinary society, comedy club. We have Amber for gender neutrality and gender sensitization for all the students. Now delving into the tech part, we have Technology Robotics Society, Business Club, DevSoc, Autonomous Ground Vehicle, Team Card. Apart from these, there are various research groups, ARC, SWARM, ADRG, run by various students under faculties and professors in charge. Now coming to the cell, we have Entrepreneurship Cell, International Relations Cell, Students Alumni Cell, Branding and Relations Cell. These are the cells that you gain management experience and a corporate culture inculcation right from your college lifestyle. We have Chess Club, Technology Adventure Society, Student Welfare Group, and Institute Wellness Group. Apart from this, way more societies that you will find out. And as already mentioned, we have a great pool of notable alumnus that will make you so interested to come to this campus and actually get in touch. Recently, I was in touch with Arjun Malhotra, and trust me, the wisdom they provide, it is not something you will be able to learn in the few decades coming up, right apart from just talking to them. So thank you. If you have any question that you want to answer and ask from the student perspective, feel free to mail me at vptsc@hisley.iitkgp.ac.in. Thank you, Professor, for giving me this opportunity to talk to the student. Handing over back to you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Samarth. You have given the inside story of the hostels and other things. That's very good. I hope that the candidates would have got that, and they will definitely come to us. Okay, thank you very much, Samarth. Now I'd like to invite Professor Ram Gopal to give some of the queries answer. The Dean Faculty of Engineering and Architecture.
Yes. So before I take up the questions, I just want to clarify one thing. Professor Maiti has shown the placement statistics. You have seen that the number is not 100, right? You have 80%, 90%, 70%, etc. You may be wondering what happened to the remaining 10%, 20%, etc. So this is what I want to clarify. Many students go for higher studies. Many students go for civil service exams, etc. So the remaining 20% are the ones who must have gone for higher studies abroad in India, for MBA, civil services, etc. Okay, so this is one thing I just want to clarify. So we'll take up the question. The first question is from Aryan Singh. Is there double major facility? We don't have any double major facility. You can do a major in your chosen specialization, and you can do minor. Apart from that, you can also do what is called as a micro specialization. Okay. And then he also asked, can we choose electives from any department? You can choose electives, what is called as the breadth electives. A large number of electives can be chosen from other departments. You have three types of subjects. One is a core, which is compulsory for your department, and then departmental electives and breadth electives. Breadth electives are from other departments. And the next question is Anshuman Mandal. What is the future scope for electrical engineering at IIT Kharagpur? It's great. Will it be easy to go for masters abroad in spite of having a low CGPA? I mean, why do you want to think about low CGPA? Right? You have to really struggle hard to get a low CGPA. If you are careful and attend the classes, your CGPA will be very high. Okay. And having said that, if you are really good, CGPA is important, but it's not that people with slightly lower CGPA cannot go abroad. You can definitely go abroad if you try hard for that. Then there is a question from Chinmay Singh. Is the North Indian food served? I think Professor has already answered. Criteria for branch change if I take electronics. The criteria is there on our website. Please go through the UG regulations where the detailed criteria is given, okay, for branch change. And what is the possibility of change of branch to aerospace in IIT Kharagpur? Again, the answer is same. Kindly go through the rules and regulations. Which IIT has the best facilities for aerospace engineering? I would like to say that IIT Kharagpur has the best facilities for aerospace, being the oldest. What is special about your institution? We've already told you. And then scope for manufacturing science and engineering. Again, as you know that the future is going to be manufacturing this thing, and we are placing so much importance on Atmanirbhar. So I'm sure that they have a very great future. And then how different is BSc from BTech for mathematics and computing stream? This I would like to request my colleague, Professor Krishna Kumar, to answer.
We do not have a BSc program here at the moment. At IIT Kharagpur currently now we have only 4-year BS program and BS MS program. As far as the difference is concerned, this BSc generally 3-year program. Earlier we had 5-year integrated MSc. We used to give together BSc and MSc degree at the end of 5 years. So that would stop now. So we do not have any BSc program, and difference is we have 4-year program. You learn much more, and then you are eligible for direct admission to PhD program and various other research institutions after BS, and after BSc you are not eligible. That's the difference. Thank you.
Okay, there are some queries on placements. I think the placement related queries the chairman has already answered. Then Karthik Bansal wants to know what is the scope of mechanical engineering plus computer science in upcoming years. Mechanical is an evergreen branch, and you can do a lot of things related to computer science like robotics, mechatronics, etc. And then does ISRO or DRDO come here for placements? I think this I would like, I request Professor Maiti to answer. DRDO and ISRO? Okay, so since they are PSUs, they don't directly, I think as per the rules and regulations, they don't come to the campus for placement, but students can definitely apply. Then what is the difference in the curriculum of geophysics and applied geology? Again, I request Professor Krishna Kumar to answer. This is from Faisal Mohaddin.
Yes. So geology and geophysics are interconnected but different. For example, in geology, one studies about what you find at different places on earth. For example, rocks. So geologists are interested in knowing constituents of rocks, what are material inside the rock, and at various places what are the orientation of what you observe. In geophysics, it is different. In geophysics, they make physical and mathematical model and try to explain how rock is formed. So that is quite different. And in geophysics, for example, inside the earth, there is liquid core inside. There is a mantle core, and there is always convection taking place. So how to model that? Is that responsible for some of the magnetic properties of earth, etc.? So physical model and mathematical model, that is part of geophysics. They study physical properties like electrical, magnetic properties, and how rocks will change under pressure, how it will change over several years. But in geology, they try to find out what are different things, what constitute them, and what are the orientation, why they are there, etc. Is there? Yes. So you are asking about some secret tips to score 10 CGPA, hard work, and that there is no alternative to hard work. Thanks.
Okay. Next question is from Dheeraj. He is asking when the first semester is going to start at IIT Kharagpur. The first semester for the JEE Advanced 2023 batch will be starting from the first week of August. I think your classes will start from 7th August and you will have to report in the first week, maybe 3rd or 4th. Then Sohan Maiti. Can a student of agriculture and food MTech do internship in IT sector? So you can go for internship in IT sector, what we call as that's a, you are free to do that, there are no restrictions. Then Partha Pratim Pal, what is the status of accommodation? This is already explained by the chairman. Pardon? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, just to add basically, to clarify once again, that all of you are required to stay in the hostel within the campus. Okay?
Thank you. Then opportunity after the course, this is not, question is not very clear. What is scope in future doing civil engineering in IIT Kharagpur? As I already said, it all depends on you. All the branches have great future if you are serious and do well. How is the metallurgy branch in Kharagpur? Metallurgy branch is one of the best metallurgy branches in our country. So already the Sundar Pichai's example is given. Okay, I mean I don't really advocate that. If you are coming to metallurgy, I think you should come with interest in metallurgy.
Also, yes.
And then mathematics and computers, what will be the curriculum comprise of? I think these curricular details are available. Instead of answering these, please visit the website. We have the complete curricular details are there on the website. Kindly go through the website for details. Why join IIT Kharagpur? This is Saroj Kumar, we have already explained to you. Is there any option to choose other than core branch subjects in BTech Electrical? You can, as I said, you can choose breadth electives from other departments. You can also do a minor from other branches. In addition, you can also take some additional subjects. Okay, so these are all subjected to meeting certain criteria like CGPA, etc. But there are a lot of opportunities for doing courses from other departments.
Difference between 4-year electronics and electrical communication and electrical.
Okay, so this maybe I request Professor Shashwat to answer. So Shashi Vallabh is asking, I want to understand the difference between the following 4 years BTech, electronics and electronics communication engineering and electrical engineering. So he wants to know the difference between ECE and EE.
Okay, let me take it this way. At IIT Kharagpur and only in a few other IITs, you will find this separate department in electronics and electrical communication engineering or electronics and communication engineering. Whereas in many of the old and newer IITs, this subject of electronics and communication engineering are a part of a bigger subject which is known widely as electrical engineering. So just to name, here at IIT Kharagpur, since inception, this separation is being maintained. So we have a separate department of electrical engineering and a separate department on electronics and electrical communication engineering. Obviously, the focuses are different really. Okay, broadly speaking, in electronics and communication engineering, the focus is on low power devices, faster working devices. Okay, and as we know that many of the marvels in present day technology are primarily because of the developments in this area. Whereas, let me also tell you, electrical engineering is the erstwhile pioneer department, mother department, which has over the decades given rise to these departments such as electronics and communication engineering, computer science and engineering, and the like. Traditionally speaking, you may find that there is a little bit of relative more emphasis on high power systems as well, okay, high voltage systems as well. That's the domain of electrical engineering, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't include aspects of electronics and communication or even computing. So electrical engineering is a broader term. It's incidental that at Kharagpur we have two separate departments for that. Rest of it is left to you for further exploration.
Okay, thank you. Then there is a question from Sumit Mukherjee. He is asking how frequent and for how many days guardians are allowed to visit students at IIT Kharagpur. Okay, it seems parents are worried that he is leaving the house for the first time. I don't think there is any restriction, but I am sure that within no time you will get adjusted to the environment, and your parents need not visit you so frequently, but they are most welcome to come whenever they want to visit you. Okay.
We have guest house facilities.
Yeah, we have guest house facilities, and you can book guest house for them, and they can stay in the guest house. This is from Tejas. He is asking exit option after 4 years for 5-year dual degree course. Right now, this is there only for BSMS. I mean, for BSMS, you will take admission at 4 year only, and if you want, you can go for 5 years. But if you are joining in a BTech dual degree course, 5 years, then as of now, there is no exit option. Okay, so either you join in 4-year BTech or 5-year BTech and complete. Okay. Which branch could not be, this is from Abhishek Kumar, which branch could not be given to colorblind students? I'm a little confused. I think JEE chairman may answer this.
There is no such restriction at all actually till now, and the government has asked to develop certain things so that they can be taught here at any institute actually.
Thank you. Then so this is from Siddharth. Or Ajay Kumar is struggling to find a good branch. There is nothing like a good branch or bad branch. You find out what interests you. Okay. And then Siddharth Shankar is asking, is branch change from mining to other branches tough as compared to JEE Advanced? And how many students get their branch change in mining branch? Again, the branch change, the rules and regulations are given very clearly in the brochure or in our UG regulations. You will have to work hard to get branch change from either from mining or from any other these things. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether you are in mining or okay. So if you are the top performer, then you will get a chance. Okay. Then Poonam Singh, branch preference as my rank of 22,000 at IIT Kharagpur. Which IIT and branch should I choose as per rank? This I think you will have to go by I think your last year's data will give you some idea of what are the chances. Then Vedant Shekhar, what are the facilities there in the campus or programs provided by college? If a candidate from a branch is passionate about another course of different branch, as I already told you, the facilities I think we have already explained. If you are interested in a different branch, but suppose you are in one branch and you want to learn some other branch, you have an option of going for minor. Okay, you try for branch change. If you don't get it, then you can try for doing a minor. But
And
again,
select electives also to some extent.
correct. You can also take electives from the other department. Okay. This doing minor also requires you to maintain certain academic performance. Okay, you have to do well so that you can earn a minor. So these details again go through the UGC regulations. Pakhi is asking, is mining allowed for girl candidate? There is no restriction. You can, if you are interested, you can very well take it. Then Ankita.
For mining, there is just simple restriction is there for the job, but there is no restriction for study here. The restriction for job for female candidates is that they cannot go in the field after 6 p.m. So this restriction is there, you can find in our brochure itself.
Thank you so much. Then Ankita is asking, what are the career opportunities for people in lower branches like biochemical, biotechnic? What are the opportunities for female in mechanical or chemical? I think this is not a properly framed question, because there is nothing like a lower branch or a higher branch. As our director already told you, okay, all branches are equally good and they are also equally important. That's why we are teaching. Okay. And again, what are the opportunities for a female in mechanical, chemical? I think again the gender doesn't come into picture. You can do very well in any branch. Then Kavan is asking, how are the interdisciplinary courses at IIT KGP? Do you offer any minors? As I already told you, you can do minor in other branch, and you can also do what is called as interdisciplinary dual degree programs. Okay, right now we have 4 interdisciplinary dual degree programs. If you are interested, you can do, for example, BTech in mechanical and MTech in financial engineering, etc. Then Tanishk is asking, what are the job opportunities available to students after pursuing MNC from IIT KGP? I don't understand what is this.
Yeah, I was also wondering. I guess it is mathematics and computing. It's a mere guess, really. Otherwise, you'll have to clarify. Please use full form.
Okay, I think that is what is, yeah. Yes. I think that is what he means, because the second question is, do CSE students have a very big advantage over MNC students? So I think you are referring to maths and computing. I think maths and computing is an extremely popular this thing, and you can see the rank that will tell you how good it is.
Maths and computing, last time it was at IIT Kharagpur, it was at 4th place. So you can understand that how popular this program is actually.
Professor Pandey is from mathematics. Okay. Then Raghuveer, okay, so Shubha is asking, KGP IIT is so well regarded, but it is true that due to no great improvement in infrastructure and also food, students are unhappy. I don't think that is true. We wanted to consider Kharagpur, but got some negative reviews, so please clarify. So I don't think that is true. We have very good infrastructure and food, as our chairman HMC said, the students decide the menu and all, so it's in your hand. I don't think this is correct. So if you are interested, I think this should not be a deterrent. Then Prithvik Prem Kumar, general understanding of departments and branch change. So for this one again, if you just visit the website under academic regulations, very detailed rules are there, so you can just go through that regarding the branch change. Okay. Then Raghuveer asking, what is the scope of manufacturing science and engineering? This I have already explained to you. Anshuman Bhagat, if I join chemistry BS, can I change the course to BTech course, any branch, through change of branch facility? That is possible. You can go from BS to BTech depending upon your performance in the first year. Suppose I take admission in chemistry BS course and then want to change it to electrical engineering or CSE. Okay, so as I said, it is possible. What is the focus on AI built in the electronics and communication branch? So may I request focus on this is from Jayesh Narayan.
Yeah, as was being explained earlier, really, we as an institute are giving a lot of focus and importance to this emerging area of AI and machine learning. And as a department, in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, see, as I was mentioning some time back, really, many pioneering work and research work have already been done, which eventually have contributed to the development of AI as we see today, really. So you should not be mistaken that, well, there is no focus on AI kind of thing. See, the departments are pioneering departments. They have been sort of influencing the growth of technology in the country and beyond, really. So whatever you may be hearing today, they have not been developed overnight. If you just probe a little bit more and give some more time, you will realize that the fundamental technologies, etc., have been developed for several decades over there. So most of our departments in the institute have been contributing towards development of core technology also. AI, well, we are knowing, we are discussing today really, but AI is the outcome of many developments in the area of technology. As an institute, we are focusing on all of them.
Thank you. The Neeraj is asking, are minors offered here? So this I've already told, you can do a minor. What is the scope of aerospace engineering? This is already explained. Aerospace has a great this thing, and it's a happening branch. How is BTech plus MTech mining safety engineering? This is again unique. Not many IITs are offering mining. I think among the IITs, there are only 3 IITs, IIT Dhanbad and IIT Kharagpur and BHU. We have mining. So this is a very good program. Exit option, I think this I've already told. Exit option after 4 years for dual degree program. Currently it is not there. Then Rahul is asking, what is the course overlap between electronics and electrical? I think this Professor Shashwat has already explained. Vikash is asking, what is the scope for agricultural engineering? Scope is good. Anshuman is asking, is it possible to transfer from a 5-year MTech program to a 4-year BTech? As of now, this is not there. What is the difference between electrical and electronics? This is already answered. I think the rest of the questions are all just repetition. Okay, so civil versus bio, which one is better? Both are better in my opinion. Okay, I think that's all. If you have any other questions, you can. Okay, so I have one more page. Tejas is asking, can we visit IIT Kharagpur to get information? You are most welcome.
The admission section.
Yeah. If you require any accommodation or anything, you can write to our admission cell. Ankita is asking, there are only 72% placements as per last year. What about the remaining 28% students? It's very good. I've already explained to you. The 28% must have ended up either in IIMs or abroad. Anshuman Sharan, which are the companies visit campus for placement in aerospace engineering? I think this our placement in charge has already told. We generally, many companies come, including Boeing, Airbus, etc. BTech or MTech dual degree, which is best? This depends upon your interest. You can join in BTech and later you can, if you are interested, you can opt for dual degree. That is one good option. If you are not sure and if you are getting 4-year BTech, then my suggestion is you go for it, and then if you find it interesting, then you can opt for dual degree. Can we change from BS course to BTech course? This is possible, depending upon your performance. Will there be single room hostel or sharing hostel? What is the difference between BS and BTech in mathematics and computing? This I have already answered. Will this single room or sharing room? I think to start with, you may have to share the room. Can we get direct admission in MBA in IIT Kharagpur based on CGPA? No, the answer is no. The MBA program is for BTech students, so you can do BTech here, and after that you can try for MBA in our institute. Then again somebody is asking from BS course to BTech course. As I said, it is possible. What is the placement of BS Economics? BS Economics placement, Professor Maiti, you have any idea? Placement for BS Economics. Okay, so what are yes, BS Economics is again very much in demand. I mean, as you all of you know, the finance and economics are very important. Okay, you have any other queries?
Something is similar.
Okay, So how flexible is the curriculum in terms of electives? This is pretty flexible. In fact, we have revised our curriculum in 2020. So it's very, very flexible. You can just see that you can take electives from many branches. You have micro specializations, micro credit, minor, right, additional subjects. You can do projects from some other department, right? So in terms of flexibility, I think you should be happy. Then what is the scope for BS Geophysics at IIT Kharagpur?
Yeah, it is quite good. You might have seen in placement record around 52% get job immediately after BS. Earlier it was MSc. So far no BS batch has passed out. So for a 5-year MSc student, it was 52%. But there is a hidden thing. As our Dean Faculty of Engineering and Architecture told earlier, most of the students from science branch go for higher studies, and that record is not captured on our web page, and CDC does not capture those data. So data is showing only those who have gone for job immediately. Many of them get high paid job in petroleum industry, etc.
Somebody is asking about opportunity for BS in physics.
So BS in physics, here also those who want to do job immediately, it is around 55% those who go for industry. But here again, the rest of the people go for higher studies. They do PhD in various places. Many go abroad. Some go to different universities and top institutions in India for PhD. Some stay back here to do PhD. So in all science branches, you will find a large number of people go for higher studies, and sometimes they are just not interested in job also. There are some toppers who may not be interested in job immediately after BS. So it reflects in CDC record less job opportunity, but there is a hidden thing. Most of them go for higher studies. So that way it is quite good. Thanks.
Yeah, maybe I request you to answer.
Where were you?
Krishna Kumar.
Krishna Kumar is asking a rather longish question. I checked out the curriculum of different engineering branches and found out that I am not at all interested in metallurgical and materials engineering. Okay, that's your good choice. Biotech, etc. Okay, however, I am interested in the curriculum of civil engineering, mechanical engineering. So, should I prefer civil, mechanical, etc. at newer IITs or IIT BHU or metallurgy, mining, etc. at older IITs such as IIT KJP? Okay. Let me simply say that, I mean, you have now started enjoying multiple choices that are available, multiple options that are available at your end because of your good performance in advanced JEE. I should only congratulate you for opening up options for you. Irrespective of whichever institute you join, I wish that you will have more and more options once you pursue your studies sincerely. That's what is my answer.
Thank you. So Sahil is asking what is the difference between 4-year and 5-year EE? There is electrical engineering and their individual scopes for placements. As far as the placements are concerned, I think 5-year programs are doing extremely well, maybe slightly better than 4-year. And in terms of the difference, obviously you will be specializing in, when you are spending 1 year extra, you will be specializing in a particular, yeah, you will get an MTech degree in 1 year. Okay, instead of spending 4 plus 2, you will be spending 4 plus 1 and you are getting both BTech and MTech degree, in addition to specializing in a particular area. Okay, then somebody is economics curriculum maths oriented like Kanpur or more theoretical?
It is combination of theoretical economics as well as mathematical models, and they are adding more mathematical parts. Their curriculums are revised, and now there are courses which are taught by mathematics faculty, So applied mathematics applied to economics, some statistics applied to economics. So there is a balanced combination between theoretical and applied aspects and mathematics.
Okay, so Advaidhar is asking what is the future of mechanical engineering as a core subject without any further degree in branches of computer science. As I've told earlier, mechanical is a extremely important and evergreen branch. So the future is pretty good. But even in mechanical also you'll have to learn certain things related to computers and okay. So you should not, I mean you don't have to do something in computer science in addition to mechanical. Pure mechanical itself is pretty good. I think that's all. Do we have any other?
Okay, thank you very much all the professors. They have explained things quite clearly. I hope all the candidates must have understood and they have made up their mind, and I hope that they will come to our IIT Kharagpur. And another thing which is most commonly asked is that branch change. You need not to worry about the branch change. You join in any program, in any department, and then you can do your elective courses in other departments as per Professor Ram Gopal, the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, and other deans. They have already explained that you can do minor, major depending on your performance. Your performance means the way you perform here after coming to the IIT Kharagpur. So that is the meaning of the performance. That is your CGPA, and so on and so forth. So don't worry about that. All those things automatically gets solved, and then you make up your mind, and then before JOSA you lock your options. So all the best for your seat allocation in the JOSA. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and joining for this open house. Thank you very much. So